Hello, YouTube. This is the Truth Man, and real briefly, I want to talk to you about the high value man talking point that's going on YouTube. I listen. We should be trying to get to that status. Don't settle. If your job, if you're looking in your pocket, you're looking in your bank account, you're looking in your safe if you got one, looking at investments if you have them, and they're not like growing strong, the main reason is because you probably need to get your income up higher. So to seek out high value status is not sinful for you who are into the Bible. Just so you know. Anybody that's telling you it's simple for you to want to prosper is telling you wrong. Poverty is evil. It's always been evil in the Bible. It's always been used as a punishment. And in ancient times, more ancient times I should say, the Most High withheld his prosperity from people for their neglect and their like when they ignored him, when they didn't serve him, when they didn't revere him the way that he should be revered. It's not that he needs it, it's just, think of you as God. Would you rain down blessings on people who didn't give you your proper place? No, you wouldn't. No. This high value stuff, basically what it is it's saying that you need to make $10,000 a month for 5 years to be considered high value. Well, you have to out the gate consider yourself high value. And then, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, giving you something to strive for. But just understand, you think you're gonna get a leg up with these women because you high value? Did Will Smith get a leg up? Did Emmitt Smith get a leg up? All of these high value men, so to speak, rich men, Bezos didn't get a leg up. We ain't gonna count Bill Gates because Bill Gates is just, he's something different. And many more, they didn't get a leg up with women. See, women, a lot of them will act good to get to a position or a place with a person, and in some cases that they don't even want, perhaps because they feel it's time to get married, or they don't want to be out here getting smashed, or a lot of other reasons why they do settle for men that 8 to 25 years down the line, they're gonna nag to death or not even like them, not even want to have sex with them, but yet demand faithfulness. You know what a lot of people's going through. She said she had an entanglement. Oh, that's what it's called when you do it? I wonder what it would have been called if Will Smith did it. But to think that status is going to give you some guarantee is just pure foolishness. Because, yeah, you might initially get the person, but who knows? They could be plotting the whole time. I'm going to stay married to him for 4 years, and I'm going to be telling them, go ahead, baby, go get that money. And then, wham, I'm going to take at least half of it. Happens to a lot of men. Happens to a lot of men. I mean, the only thing women can provide for men is help. And that's Bible. So any woman that will see this, don't try to get mad at me, get mad at God. That's the way he set it up. Your only job when it comes to men is to help. And if you look at my videos on marriage, you'll see that I defined what the word help was and what the expectation of it is. And I'm gonna revisit that subject, but for one, if you are high value status or you getting there, listen, unless you a simp, do not tell any women in the world, in the whole entire world, that includes the ones in your family, how much money you got. Because you're asking for trouble. Don't do it. So seek the status for yourself, for your own benefit, and if you have children, for their benefit. And if you do have a good wife, that's being a wife, of course you're going to look out for her. Because a wife deserves to be looked out for. A roommate, married woman, it don't matter. You could treat her, any woman that you are committed to, no matter how they do you, don't treat them bad. Treat them good. But when they start doing you wrong, you got a decision to make. Are you going to stay with them or you going to leave? But I don't think it's right to be like dogging these women out just because things went wrong in your relationship. That's just me. That's just me, because you will stop your own personal blessing by trying to get revenge on these women. You knew what they were. The Bible says dwell with them according as a weaker vessel. If they think they equal with you, you got a decision to make. You got a decision to make, because that's not a wife. That's we ain't gonna get off into sexuality. But yeah, the status is to be desired, but don't think that guarantee you anything. It don't. And all these dudes talking about game, that's in the 90s, man. Like, that's not even, the only people that's running game right now is women. The women got the game now. Now you could try to use game, but this ain't the game generation. Like, this too much. When you see this device I'm on, when this came out, game was done. It was done. Like, you can use it in some spurts, but it's not gonna be effective in today's world. Because everybody know you don't try to run game on a hoe. You tell a hoe what it is. Like, listen, there's gonna be this. Are you with it or not? Look, you don't run game on the hoe. And all women ain't hoes. There are some women that don't do that much. And ain't did that much. But, again, the high value status is to be desired for personal reasons only. And game, get out of here, man. And some of them dudes be on YouTube thinking because they got all these subscribers and they get the views. That's just YouTube choosing to give them to you. There's people that's been on YouTube way longer than you. Just because they don't get the views don't mean your content is more interesting than theirs. But that's YouTube making their choices. But some of these dudes, you see them in public, they be scared to step. I've seen it. You know who you are. I've seen your video where you didn't say a single word to any of those women that you said you was gonna get with. These dudes fake. Some of these dudes is fake, man. But anyway, just the truth, man. Like, share, subscribe to the channel so we can go a little deeper with this stuff. I can get way deeper than some of these people. They might have better equipment than me, I can go way deeper than